Hi guys, and welcome to the first video of 2019. What's happened? Well, my bench is a bit cluttered up. My new rolling roads are here. I can't remember if I mentioned that in the last video. And I've had a big tidy up. I was off over Christmas, 3 days, so I had a nice relaxing time. Not done any modelling. I do have a small project on Crompton coming up, which is fitting some bicolour LED lights in the route indicators. I've got a little proof of concept photo done, and it works quite nicely. I just got to set up the relevant auxiliaries on the chip to better buttons so that I can control them better, and then I'll make a video of how I made it on the other end of the logo. So currently I've just done one end. All the O gauge stuff has disappeared off the bench, basically to make room, and I've had to tidy up, and I'll show you what I have actually been doing. Bearing in mind it's a small room, moved all the display cases, and as promised, here I have some boards. Hither Green has taken shape. I have the shed area here, and outside the shed here I have the depot approach, and what I have to build yet is over there in the corner where all the other junk is, and the 009 gauge layout there that I have not forgotten. I just had no room to do anything. Over there I have to build another board with either a traverser or a cassette system, and having never built one of those, I'm just having to think about how I want to do it. Yeah, quite a simple little video, this one, with highlighting the progress that I've made over the last couple of weeks whilst not being on. The board isn't quite as high as I wanted it to be. This is because the backboard is so high. If I just lift that up there a little bit, the backboard is high because it's going to be O gauge and it's going to have lights on top. The board is high at the back so that I can accommodate all that and still have sufficient headroom on the layout itself. And what also constricted the height of the layout, the boards, was my little display case. I couldn't be bothered to move it, so I've cut the legs down to suit. And the other reason for not wanting it too much higher is there's my window, and if I go much higher it's going to knock out even more of the natural light that we've got. So I'll just move this camera closer and we'll have a look at the layout boards itself. Okay, so what we have here are the 3 pits. Cut the slots out of the cross bracing to give it some support. The pits will slot in as like a little cassette thing. It'll slot down inside once I've worked out the height of the track and where it's all got to be. I've got those individual chairs to fit on the rail, and that'll be one of the next projects. If you look at that end of the layout there, play up a little bit, you'll see number 3 road here is shorter than the other 2. It appears what happened at Hither Green was they infilled part of the end of number 3 road and created a welding bay in the corner there, so I'll be able to have a little welding bay in there. Something of interest to look at. What will happen here is on the back here, remember this is just a foam mock-up, it's not actually how it's going to be. There's an office here and accommodation block underneath there with the water tank on top, which is like a 3-storey part of the back of the shed. It won't be fully detailed because you'll never see it, because once you've got the light boards on the top, it's going to hide some of that, and there'll be a road round the back for parking some locos or wagons on. It's actually the road that goes out to the turntable at Hither Green. So that's this end, and I'll now move you along. Okay, so out the front of the depot here you'll have the 3 roads. They're going to be straighter than I really wanted, due to length constraints and width constraints, everything else in the room here. The road at the back will disappear around here. There'll be an office block here, a small cabin, and a grounded wagon body will be there. There are no pits outside, they'd all been filled in years previously. But what I did have some luck with at Bunnings was some 3mm thick cork sheets, floor tile things. That was on special $30, and I got 11 of those for $30 at 2 foot long, a foot wide, and they're perfect. Cut it up into 5 strips, and it is the perfect width for the track here. So that was a bargain, so I was happy with that. So I'll get the cork down and start to be able to get some track. My next video will probably be the wiring up and modification of the Pico points for a DCC. So yeah, that will probably be my next video. So that's where we're at. Things are progressing. We have a physical form at the depot. And yeah, so if you enjoyed the videos, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time around. Catch ya, see you later.